Hey guys, it's me, Drew. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because I have in my hot little hands the 4 brand new Kringle Candle Reserve line candles launching this Thursday, April 3rd at noon Eastern Standard Time. As you know, I love the Kringle Reserve line. Has a special place in my heart. I love the saturated labels. I love the black jars. I obviously love the Kringle candle burn. The 2-wick 100% soy candles burn perfection. I am a Kringle candle ambassador, which means if you use my code DrewYauch15, it will save you 15% off of your purchase. It is an affiliate link and I do earn a commission, but as always, I will give you my honest thoughts on these candles. And one of them, I've already burned a good bit of the way, and you'll see why it's my favorite one out of all 4. But I think we'll start with my least favorite and work my way up to my favorite. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so as you know, the Kringle Candle Reserve line is my favorite line. I stated earlier, they do just some really fun fragrances. They do conceptual fragrances. Sometimes they do a little bit more of a simplistic fragrance. This is definitely conceptual and definitely one of my least favorites. But listen, just because I'm an ambassador doesn't mean I'm not going to be honest and tell you guys how I truly feel about the fragrance. This guy right here is Cherry Cola. Now, full disclosure, I'm a Diet Coke guy. I love Diet Coke. Diet Coke injected in my veins. I love it. I can't stand cherry Coke. Can't stand it. Hate anything flavored cherry. So I knew when this was coming, I wasn't going to be a fan. And let me tell you, I'm not a fan. The notes are cherry cola, effervescence, ginger, and sweet. I'm also not a fan of ginger, and I've never had a cola that has ginger in it. Oh, now, I was watching Melanie, Mr. Kong's mom, and let me tell you, she hit the nail on the head. It smells like cherry almond. It doesn't smell like cherry cola. I'm not sure why, but I also don't love cherry almond fragrances. So this is just a miss all around for me, but it just, I mean, I can get a little hint of like that brown syrup that, you know, is the cherry cola, like the cola syrup. But I'm really getting the cherry, and it's like that cough syrupy cherry, that artificial cherry. But I don't know if it's the way the cherry's blending with the ginger and the cola note that's giving me this almond. Really strange. But if you love cherry fragrances, give it a try. I mean, listen, I don't like cherry. If you watched my last empties, I burned the Reserve Royal cherries. I didn't love it. I just don't like cherry fragrances. So this is going to be biased against cherry. But yeah, it's like cherry almond, which is super interesting. I am going to light it. I am going to see what it's like. Will it stay in my collection? Probably not. But listen, there's different strokes for different folks. Cherry cola, not necessarily the one for me. This one is bordering on the fence for me. I don't know how I feel about it. This one is Lemon Splash. Love the label. I mean, beautiful, bright yellow lemons bursting in a glass of water. And the notes are lemon, citrus zest, sparkling aldehydes, citrus, green, and sugar. So we have zesty lemon. Now, I remember chatting with Katie over at Katie's Joyful Life when I first got these. I'm like, Katie, this smells like a cleaner. This smells like a cleaner. The more I smell it, I don't know if it's just an instinct. You know, when you first smell a lemon fragrance, you're like, oh, that smells like cleaner. That smells like cleaner. The more I smell it, it does smell like lemon water. Like when you get a lemon water that is extra lemony. You know, you squeeze that whole entire lemon and then you drop the lemon in the glass. It is a very bright, citrusy lemon. I don't know where I would burn this other than the kitchen. This smells like a very kitchen fragrance because, you know, lemon, citrus, cleaner, you know, cleansing the air, not necessarily cleaner. Like, I'm definitely leaning against that it smells like a cleaner the more that I smell it and the more time it's been sitting here. Because I've had these for about 2 weeks now. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see burning this in a bedroom. It's like too bright and zesty. The living room, maybe. It's a happy fragrance. Like, it definitely, like, wakes you up. This is definitely not, like I said, a bedroom or a room that you want to relax. Maybe an office. Maybe you would burn this in an office to, like, wake you up. But there's so many great citrus fragrances that Kringle has that I like a little bit more. I'll light it up. I'll see what it's like. But if you like super bright lemon, it's really that bright lemon. It says sparkling aldehydes. I'm not really getting any fizziness to this at all. And, you know, now that I'm sitting here thinking, strawberry Prosecco from the Reserve line, I did not love that. But I'm almost wondering if I burn strawberry Prosecco and the lemon splash together, if I get more of a zesty, like a strawberry lemonade. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to burn strawberry Prosecco in my dining room and lemon splash in my living room and see how they blend together. Because both of them on their own I don't love, but I bet together they'll be beautiful. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. So when you're watching this on Tuesday night or whenever you watch it, Wednesday, April 2nd, this is what I'm going to light in my living room and dining room. I'm doing that combo. And who knows, it might be great. Next, we have Minty Melon. Now, I am a huge melon fan, but I'm not the biggest fan of mint. So when I saw this, I was intrigued. The notes are melon, mint leaf, citrus, herbal, sweet, and musk. Now, if you remember Bath & Body Works years and years ago, had lemon mint leaf. That was a beautiful candle. I loved that. The lemon was bright, citrusy, fresh, but the mint just gave it a little bit of an herbal, but it didn't smell like toothpaste mint. So I was very curious about this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's so funny because this is also one that I was talking to Katie about and being like, it's okay. It's nothing special. But the more I smell it, and that is what I think is so unique about these Kringle Reserve candles and why I love Kringle so much, is they're not just a simple fragrance. The more you smell them, the more notes you get. Like, I'm sitting here sniffing this for a couple seconds. Now, the picture is clearly watermelon, right? But it only says melon on the bottom. I'm getting like cantaloupe and honeydew. I am. Not necessarily watermelon. I'm getting those, because you know how like a cantaloupe and a honeydew, like if you use like a melon butter and you scoop them out, they're a little bit more sweet. Not that watermelon isn't sweet, but they do have a little bit more sweet, almost like a nectary type of sweetness to it. And the more I'm smelling this, the more I'm getting that. This is really pretty. Now, this I could see burning in a bedroom because it does have a relaxing quality to it. The melon is really comforting. I love melon in wax. Even if it's artificial and candy-like, I still love melon. But this definitely is leaning more towards that, like, sweetness of a honeydew. And I'll be honest, I'm not really getting a ton of mint. It does say mint leaf, and it does say sweet. So I'm not sure where the sweet's coming from. If it is coming from that honeydew, watermelon, cantaloupe, melon salad combo. Yeah, the mint leaf almost gives this like a brightness without being like a lemon brightness like in the lemon splash. This is definitely giving more like fresh and not clean as in cleaner, but fresh, wake you up in a different way, but also relax you. Really an interesting fragrance. A lot more complex than on first sniff, for sure for me. I love this. Ooh, I can't wait to burn this. Now see, it's chilly here today. I wasn't expecting it to be as cold as it was. I'm not necessarily ready for this. This is like a pure summer scent when it's 150 degrees outside and I'm melting. I can't put on enough deodorant. I can't wear less clothes. Like I just cannot get cool in a super air-conditioned house. I feel like this would thrive because it would be just crisp and fresh, and smelling it almost makes you feel a little colder, if that makes any sense. Really, really fun. I like it. It's definitely different, more different than I originally thought. And now, my favorite. And is it biased because I'm absolutely obsessed with the TV show? White Lotus. When I saw that Kringle came out with a candle called White Lotus, I died. I'm obsessed with White Lotus. Okay, are we gonna do it? Piper, no! Tsunami! Buddhism! No! I can't believe I did that on camera. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that on camera. I'm keeping it in. Anyway, I love White Lotus, and I love this fragrance. The notes are floral, citrus, dewy green, aldehydes, and musk. Now, you can see, ooh, here's a good angle. I'm about a quarter of the way down. I've been burning this in my bedroom and loving it. I lit it all White Lotus Day on Sundays at 9 p.m. Do you watch White Lotus? Leave the comments down below. I'm definitely Team Victoria. I'm obsessed with her. This is so good. Now, this is clean. This is soapy. This is definitely... I've never really smelled any lotuses. I'm not the florist, but it's so pretty. Like, I want this in a 4-wick. Even though this 2-wick is super, super strong in my bedroom, I should probably test this in my living room to see the strength and throw on just a 2-wick. I will say, squirrel brain, my red velvet 2-wick I'm burning in my living room now, it's so good. I can smell it throughout my living room, dining room, kitchen area, and that's not always the case with a Kringle 2-wick, so I'm really impressed with the strength and throw on that one. I'll be curious if this one has that same strength and throw. So this one I might move around during its life cycle, but this is so good. Like, I would love a soap to smell like this. It does smell soapy, it does smell fresh, and it's like a sweet green floral. I feel like, and I hate to say this because I feel like so many people didn't love that candle. The Fresh Bamboo candle from Yankee Candle, you guys know it, I'm sure. Or Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works, not Yankee. Fresh Bamboo, I love it. It smells like a conservatory. I'm obsessed with that fragrance, and so many people don't like it. I feel like I get hints of that in this. I get hints of it, and I love it. It's that green, watery floral. Do you know what I mean? Like, intense, watery floral. I almost picture that this is what it smells like on the set of White Lotus in Thailand. I know this is totally not White Lotus, the TV show. Obviously, no rights to the TV show, but I love this. It's very spa-like. I almost also feel like you could burn this when company's coming over and nobody would be like, whatever that is, I have a headache. I feel like if you lit this and you didn't clean your house all the way, people would still say it smelled super fresh and clean in your house because it does give off that fresh vibe. Either way, I'm really impressed, and I'm really shocked at how much I love this floral candle. It's definitely my favorite. I would love to see it in a 4-wick. If not, I would definitely repurchase some more of these because it is a favorite. I can't say if I were to repurchase the other ones. Obviously not the cherry cola, but I'll be curious on that melon mint if I like it as much as I like it on cold when I burn it. Again, these all launch this Thursday, April 3rd at noon Eastern Standard Time. Again, they retail for $34. And if you use my discount code DrewYauch15, it will save you 15%. I appreciate you guys so much for using that code. Really helps keep the channel alive and keep Kringle content coming for you. As always, let me know down below, what are you picking up? Do you like White Lotus? Or what TV shows are you watching? White Lotus is only on once a week, and I'm currently binge watching Succession. I'm going to New York in May, and I'm going to see Sarah Snook, who plays Shiv, who, I'm biased, but she's my favorite character. She's in a one-woman Broadway show that I'm super excited to see, The Picture of Dorian Gray, and I'm watching Succession so I can really get to see her as an actress, and she kills it. I love Sarah Snook. So, sideline. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted every time I upload a video here on YouTube. Make it a better world. And most importantly, be kind. And thank you all so much for the sweet comments on my last video. Just been feeling really down about appearances and such. Like I said, ever since my cat got sick in October, I've been taking a break from the gym. And it's really hard to get back. I still pay that monthly Planet Fitness fee, but I'm not going, and I need to. It's starting to get nicer out. Definitely want to get back into the swing of things. It's just really, really hard. So, thank you guys so much. I love you, as always. Bye-bye.